Hello YouTubers, this is your girl Ching here, and now I feel like I'm at a stage on my channel and with you all to the point where I feel like I should open up to you guys more and kind of let you guys see the inner part of me, not just like what you see on YouTube, but actually know like some stories, some things that I went through in my life. And I definitely think it would help us to connect more. It would help you guys know me better, and you can see pretty much where I start and where I come from, and like a lot of the experiences that I went through in life, and pretty much why I'm like I am, or why am I the person I am now. What made me this way, what inspired me. So this particular story time is going to be about me being a high school dropout. Right now I'm age 21. I actually stopped going to school when, how old was I? I know it was 11th grade, the beginning of 11th grade. I actually left school, physical school, and before then, like 9th grade, I was in Southeastern High, starting off high school, and then I went to Aisha Shule W.E.B. Du Bois Preparatory Academy, and for the other half of 9th grade. It's like we were moving back and forth all the time from east to west. So it was very complicated for me as far as school wise. I kind of got used to, I want to say, moving right before like final time or something like that. I always kept good grades, always like kept 3.8s and above. Like I even achieved like a 4.2 in 10th grade, like for 2 semesters, and it was like, oh sorry, 2 trimesters, because we only had trimesters in that school. So pretty much 9th grade I went to Southeastern Aisha Shule, and then for 10th grade I enrolled into Inkster High, and I stayed there the whole 10th grade year into the 11th grade year. And then that's when I was getting like the 4.0s and 4.2s and 3.9s and stuff like that. And pretty much 11th grade came. I started singing, and I started doing music and working and making money, and I just really felt like those things were more important. It was probably due to the fact that we weren't really blessed financially in my family, and it was just really hard for us. We had hard times where we didn't have lights, we didn't have gas, like sometimes we didn't even have water. It's like it was just so pressuring. Like our financial situation was so devastating that it was very pressuring, like for me to get out here and try to get some of the things that I need, whether it was clothes for school or just trying to help my mom, like, and stuff like that. So the 11th grade year I started singing, and I started repairing iPhones and making money, like doing that small business. And I was also selling my CDs that I had at the time, which was called, well, my artist name was Hula Hey, and then I produced like a whole mixtape called The Bowels of Me. It had like a little rapping, a little singing, a little everything. So, and then I started getting really deep into music. So that's when I pulled out of regular school and I started doing online school for Ashworth College. Unfortunately, I was with Ashworth for maybe a year. I paid up my full tuition and everything because you had to pay to get that school. And I think I finished a couple courses, but I'm not gonna hold you up. Being online school and being at home, it just, it's not due dates for anything. It was just like, I didn't have to do it. So a lot of the times, I didn't do it. I was busy making money, repairing iPhones and selling hats and doing all type of stuff, to the point where, my work came last. My schoolwork came last. So it was like, and then another big situation, when I transferred to Ashworth College, it was a lot of credits that from in school, it didn't qualify for the online school slots, if that makes sense, which means just say I got an English credit in real school, it wouldn't qualify for English in the online school or something crazy like that. So I wound up losing like a whole bunch of credits. So the year worth of work I did at Ashworth, eventually I wound up not making, like I just stopped going there, period. Like, and they even like email me to this day, you know, to go there because I actually paid my full tuition up, which was maybe $500 or something like that. So I paid that up with the money I was making, you know, each day and stuff. So pretty much after that, the music stuff didn't really work for me. I had got a couple of offers and stuff, you know, and a couple of deals, but everybody, it seemed like everyone wanted more than just an artist. They wanted me to be something that they want me to be, whether it's me losing weight, me having this sound, me doing pop music when I want to do R&B. And it kind of just like characterized me to feel like I couldn't be myself. I couldn't be my own artist. And at that time, like, you know, being signed was like the biggest thing. So that was like 2010. Being signed was like the ideal thing to do. Like, we got a lot of artists now that go independent. And if I had knew that then, I would have went, you know, independent and stuff like that. Not only that, producers want to get into panties, okay? So, like, that's what they be trying to do. And we not having that over here. So, you know, when I was young, I was, what, 15, 16 or something like that? Like, and they would try to, like, be like, come back when you're 18, you know, when your parent don't have to travel with you, when your parent don't have to be involved with everything, you know, trying to low-key, like, tell me, like, pretty much come back when I can do what I need to do when I want to with you. And then they want you to sign over 5 years. Like, no. You're not guaranteeing me anything. No. So the music thing and like the attention I was getting, I had a hot buzz in Detroit, Michigan. And it was like, it just wasn't me. Like, I like to be the spotlight in different ways. Like, I don't like people going crazy like, ah! And then like when they see me, they're going crazy and crying and like, I don't like that type of attention. I'm more of a businesswoman, and I like when people admire me as a businesswoman, or, you know what I'm saying, like doing business seminars and, you know, they're not happy to meet me. I'm helping them create revenue in their life or whatever, something like that. I like that type of attention more. So, I kind of stopped doing the music. I was still selling my CD because that was helping me make money. And I started repairing iPhones from 2010 to 2012. And pretty much, yeah, this period I started working. I was working at McDonald's. I worked there for 3 years, and I was managing there. And in between this time, I wasn't even going to school, like, at all. So pretty much, by the time I hit like 17, I want to say, is when I got, you know, I had a devastating thing happen in my life, you know, from 2010 to 12. So like in 2013 or 2012, the end of 2012 going into 13, my business partner, we had maybe generated in those 2 years maybe $80,000, like something crazy. Like, we made a lot of money, like, by foot, okay? And I was too young to put anything in my name. I was kind of naive, you know. He was an older guy, and it was just like, he had a gambling addiction. So he literally spent every penny of the money we had. Every penny. Like, he had a very bad gambling addiction. I can go pull out, what is that? Statements, like bank statements now. I still have them of when we were making that good money, and you can see withdrawal $250, withdrawal $2,000, withdrawal $3,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, just crazy amounts of money. But me being young and naive, you know, I didn't really put my finger on the money. Like, oh, what's in there? You know, like, what's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? I really didn't ask for much. I had a phone, a house, you know, apartment. I had the car I wanted. I had a 2012 Camaro, and I'm just like, you know, I'm good. So all I had was a car, a house, a phone, and a computer. And I didn't have clothes, and I wasn't looking all flashy and fancy, and I wasn't keeping my hair done every week, and because I was kind of doing my own hair a little bit. This is when I was experimenting with the hair stuff too. So kind of had my hands in a little everything. So that was devastating to me. And him blowing all of the money, and then right after he blew all of the money, he got locked up and went to jail because he tried to rob somebody for a laptop. Okay, I guess he was trying to rob somebody for the laptop, sell the money so that, you know, when I asked for things or if I asked for something, he would have some type of money to just give to me so it wouldn't be suspect, you know. So that's what I'm guessing he was trying to do. Anyways, he was locked up for 6 months. So not only did I lose my house, did I lose my car, I lost my phone. No, I didn't lose my phone, I'm sorry. But I lost my business because my office was in a Penobscot building downtown Detroit. I lost everything. So I was devastated for like 3 months straight. Like, I didn't have gas money. I didn't have $10 to my name, like nothing. I didn't have anything. I went from top of the world to bottom of the world, like in the midst of seconds. Like, and people don't understand. That's why this material stuff don't mean nothing to me, you know, because it's not gonna be here forever. Like, it does not mean anything to me to have $10,000 or $20,000 or $30,000. Like, that can be gone tomorrow. You never know. You can pass out and die tomorrow, whatever the case may be. I'm not materialistic whatsoever, and it is because of the things I've been through in my life that help me, you know, understand that me being here today is more important than those true religion genes and those. Now, don't get me wrong, I got like stuff, like I got things that I really like, you know, but I mean, if I lose it, it won't make or break me at all because I've been through a worse situation, you know. So pretty much after that, that's when I started getting to the point where I wanted to conceive my son, because I just felt like I didn't have a reason to even live. Like, not saying I wanted to like kill myself or commit suicide, but I just felt like I needed something to love me, to lift me back up, and, you know what I'm saying, to make me feel good, to have something to work for, something to give my life to devote myself to. So the whole time I was pregnant, when I was maybe January, it was January, I had my son in March. So January, I decided to, okay, move to a different state, try to start all over, do some different things. So I had already put my mind like, okay, I'm gonna try to go to school down here. You know, when I get there, I'm gonna try to go to class. So I moved out of state to South Carolina, stayed there for maybe a year. Didn't go to school, wound up having my son, and by the time my son was, what, 3 months? I think I wound up moving back home with my family because things didn't work out with my son's father and stuff like that. Nothing, you know, worked out like everything was planned. Like, it just didn't work out. So I come back immediately, a couple weeks, I start working back at McDonald's. Like, because that's a job. I could just go there like, you need me to work? And they'd be like, yeah, come on in. And like, they'd just let me work because I'm a great worker and I was a great manager, and, you know, I handle my business. So at that time, you know, I got back, I started working. I wanted to give me a house, I wanted to give me an apartment, and even, you know, taking care of my son, and everything was going perfectly fine. So I enrolled back in school. I was trying to go maybe 3 times a week. At this particular school, I could work online as well, and online school just isn't for me. Like, it just isn't for me. So like, it was just all bad. Like, I would not do that work online. Like, I would do some, and then I probably knocked out 3 courses there. I think I knocked out 3 courses there. But I was kind of bullying, and I knocked them out, but I was really bullying. I could have like knocked everything out, but I didn't by the deadline. And that was an Oak Park alternative school. I think it was in, is that Ferndale? I think it was Ferndale. Anywho, so yeah, I tried enrolling there, and then I wound up coming out of that school. It was another school, alternative ed, directly next to my mom's house. So I don't know, pretty much in between time of my son and then all of that stuff, I wound up opening up my business. I started doing hair full time, and this was February of last year, which is 2015. That's when I started going full-fledged into hair, like clients, and then that's when I started my own hairline called Drama Hair. And you might see that, you know, periodically on here, my shop and stuff. And I just really started going in hard, making this money. You know, my last focus was still not school. You know, I wasn't really worried about school like that. But at the end of my mind, I'm like, okay, my younger brother is about to graduate. I cannot graduate after my younger brother. And my younger brother is 17, he'll be 18 next month. So that was a goal I just had through in the back of my mind somewhere. Like, it was just there. I'm like, okay, I gotta at least graduate by the time my brother graduates, which is this year. So pretty much after I got my business open, you know, I got money rolling, I'm trying to, you know, get everything together. My son is 3 now, and everything. So in January 2016 is when I enrolled into this other alternative school, and I was kind of bored there. But then, like, I'm like, okay, get it together, you gotta finish this. Like, my brother about to graduate this year, and I don't know, everything just fell in place for me. So January, I just started going hard. I even got in a car accident in March, and I missed 5 weeks of class. So from that accident, I was unable to work. My shop was closed. Like, people was asking me, like, is your shop closing down? No. All my bills are paid. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, my shop is not closing. I just got in a car accident, and I was going through a lot of pain with my back and my neck, and it was really killing me. And, you know, I had to take some time off. Like, you got to give your body time when you go through stuff. So, pretty much, I'm like, okay, I think this is the time the Lord is giving me to go to school. Like, for real. And this was in March. I was disabled. I missed 5 weeks, and I'm like, the Lord must want me to just go to school every day. So I was like, while I'm disabled and, you know, I'm off work, I'm about to go to school every day. So from 5 weeks from March 13th, I started attending school every day except for Friday. So I was going Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, like every week. And then I wound up knocking out all of my work, like all of it. Thanks to my teacher, Miss Dent. I love her. Like, I'm gonna post a picture of her in here, y'all. And like, I just love this teacher. She is so amazing. Like, if anyone is in the Detroit area and you need to get your diploma. Oh, and that's another great thing. I finished everything. I'm not getting a GED. I'm getting a diploma, and I'm 21 years old. So, I mean, I feel real accomplished, you know, due to the fact that, like, all the time I was away from school, I was, like, not in the streets, you know. I was out here working, trying to bust my butt, create a business, create a successful business at that, have my company booming, and now I'm just graduating. Like, my graduation is tomorrow. Like, I'm just so freaking happy. Like, I feel so accomplished. Like, everything is just, it's just like a flame lit. Like, it's just on fire. Like, I'm just so happy and ecstatic. Like, I'm just overwhelmed. Like, and then my YouTube channel is taking off. Like, now I'm hitting what, almost hitting 25,000 subscribers. And I can remember months ago I had 13,000 subscribers. So, and I've been trying to post for you guys more frequently and trying to, you know, get these videos out to y'all. And I just needed a moment. It's just a lot. Like, and I have a lot that, you know, I'm happy about. So for those who, you know, who didn't finish school for any reason, don't be ashamed. Like, I've come to a point now where I was like, I'm so excited and I'm so proud of myself. Like, before, I wouldn't even tell anybody that I didn't finish school. Like, I was just, they asked me, oh, what was your graduation year? You know, I just kind of blow it off. I just feel embarrassed and stuff like that. But, and I even thought that, like, even though I'm graduating, what, 4 years later? 4 years after I was supposed to graduate. I'm like, dang, it's gonna make me uncomfortable, you know, even walking across the stage. I'm gonna feel ashamed or, you know, something like that, because it's pretty obvious that my reasoning, you know, not for finishing school wasn't because I wasn't smart. That wasn't what it was, you know. It was just because I didn't have the time. It was just too much, you know. I had my son, I was trying to take care of him, trying to get me an apartment, trying to get me a car. Just like everything I did had my mind somewhere else, you know, and I felt like those things were more important at that time. So just never give up, you know. Like, I was inching a little bit towards my destination every school I went to. Like, I was inching there. I moved slow as heck, okay? But I made it, you know, I made it there. And I'm walking across the stage tomorrow, like the 12th of June. I'm walking across the stage. And I enrolled in the school January, and I worked my butt off, missed 5 weeks, and then still was able to finish, you know, with a diploma. I'm very happy, and I'm gonna make sure I put the school description and information in the bar below, the number to the school. If you're interested in enrolling there, it's like right on Puritan and Murray Hill, which is in between Southfield and Greenfield. For anybody who's in Detroit, you may know. And yeah, they have a GED program. And they also have a high school completion program, which is the one I went through, where you have an actual teacher that sit down with you and go over the classes that you need to do. And, you know, they give you online work. And it pretty much go according to your attendance, and everything plays a part together. So I'm definitely going to leave that information in the description box for you. But I just want you to understand, don't feel uncomfortable. Don't feel ashamed. Like, if you complete this, you did it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can take that away from you. I'm not saying you need to go directly into college, but maybe that's, you know, what you were trying to do. Maybe that's why you were held back. Maybe you do want to go to college. Maybe you want to go to cosmetology and get a license. Maybe you want to do like other stuff, you know, business management or something like that. Don't let it hold you back. I want you to go ahead and follow through with it, you know. And for all those people who similar to me and you tried and there's like young ladies in my class that's 28 and they're finally done, like 28, and they're finished now. They graduated with me. It's people in my school that's 70, 72, 75, like, and these people, like, they're there like trying to finish this, you know, because this just make them feel good, you know. It make you feel better when you can accomplish something so small. Like, the least you can do is finish high school, you know. And I'm not saying you gotta go off into college, and I'm not even promoting all of that, but if that's what you want to do, that's great. You know, whatever you have planned for yourself, you know, for your dreams and your aspirations, go for it, you know. But to each his own. Yeah, don't let nothing stop you. Even though I was a dropout for 4 years, 3.5 years, dropped out of school, didn't get finished when I was supposed to, I didn't let that stop me, you know what I'm saying? Just don't let it stop you. So that's pretty much why I wanted to have a small story time with you guys and let you know what I'm saying? First of all, my graduation's tomorrow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And if anybody's wondering, this hair is a Unice hair review that I'm getting ready to do for you guys, but I want to wear it for maybe a week before I, review it. So I just pretty much made this. This is a full unit. Okay, this is a full wig. I didn't pluck it or anything yet. And I'm pretty much gonna wear it straight. Cut my ends nice, whatever. But this is the Unice hair. And I'll be bringing a review to you guys for that. It's install review. So yeah, I just wanted to connect with you guys more. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like it. And if you want to see future videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of vlogs, beauty, hair related videos. I'm probably gonna start doing some makeup videos soon. Like I do skincare routine videos, and then like me and my boyfriend, we do videos together. Like one of the videos we did was like a Call of Duty video, and recently we just did a video. It's called Who Is Most Likely To Challenge. So we did that, and that'll be going up soon, so be looking out for that. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like this video, because I'm not gonna know what you guys want to see if you don't like the video. You know what I'm saying? So if you like this video, and even drop a comment on what you think, and maybe if you have a story, I would love to read it and see some of the things you've been through with finishing school. And definitely just subscribe. I mean, if you want to follow me and follow what's going on in my life, and how my business is doing, and I'm probably gonna do a vlog on graduation preparation tomorrow. But yeah, definitely. So I hope you guys enjoyed this chitter chatter. Make sure you like the video. If you would like to see more story times, I will definitely bring them to you, because I got a million stories to let you guys know, and some of them are very crazy, but it's okay. I don't mind sharing with you guys. And I guess I will talk to you guys in my next video. So I'll see you later. Bye.